dogs, steal those points away, deny EVOS Phoenix first place, and be able to make their own climb. Here we go. The plane is there. How many hot drops are we looking at? We're looking at one already. King of Gamers going to be dropping in with, I can't see who that other team is. It's right under them. I can't see.
I mean, it looks pink, so it could be...
It could be anybody, but we'll have to take a look at everyone else. So Heavy will get the high tier loot zone. We have First Raiders going up against V Gaming, and I think that's going to be it for hot drops. I still can't see who that is.
Is it Farang?
King of Gamers. It looks like
it could be
Farang. Is it Farang or?
Yeah, it's Farang Jambal there. That's the name of Farang Jambal. I know for a fact.
There we go. Oh, they're on the screen here.
There you go. We are seeing Farang's also. Sorry, this is actually.
This is First Raiders.
First Raiders winning off with the V Gaming. Shots coming through. Unfortunately, Carl has already been taken out. Jonger, on the other hand, able to retrade the favor, but no! Unfortunately, last man to die, and the V Gaming denies it and able to clear out the whole entire squad.
Yep, they're going to take all the loot as well. So that's already our first team gone on Purgatory. And interestingly enough, the game's just started and we already lost 9 players.
Oh my God.
Lots of casualties all across the map, and we do see Sem9 going to be going down. King of Gamers got 5 kills.
No, because they were fighting with the Farang. Jambal was left alone.
They were also fighting with EVOS.
Oh my God, why are they a little bit too scared? In my opinion, this is a little bit
This was EVOS Divine as well, for anyone that's a little bit confused. We've got 2 EVOSes. So EVOS Divine is going to be with the blue background, and EVOS Phoenix with the black background, just in case anyone gets confused.
I am always confused anyway.
Uh-oh, Jambal.
It seems that Jambal has moved away from
No, he's in Ski Lodge. He's going to run into V Gaming. Oh gosh, I don't know if we're gonna see it, but he's right there. I'm so scared. Oh no, Jambal.
Okay.
You have one job, and it's to survive.
Yeah, definitely. There's a saying for
King of Gamers are coming. They might ruin the party here for V Gaming. Do they know?
I think they know.
There's the drive-by. Do they see them? They're going for Jambal instead.
Oh, wait, they're going for the Jambal. Jambal is going to go for the defense. He takes one. Nicely done. A great defense-wise. But on the other hand, he's left alone. And it seems that one more player from Kings of Gamers shuts him down. And that will be the end for Farang team. But on the other hand, they are in the same compound with the V Gaming. And should be known by the V Gamings. And they should have actually taken this opportunity to fight it off. And JLX now trying to run away. They're coming in for his head already. We got Bun close to each other. Shots coming through right now. It is going to be enough for the side of JLX. He's already hiding behind that banner. But on the other hand, VGM should just go in for the rush, man. I mean, like 1 person versus 3 players.
There's 2 players on the side of King of Gamers that's on top of Ski Lodge. But I think they've abandoned. I think this was a bit of a... Well, then again, I say it's a mistake. I think King of Gamers just wasn't expecting V Gaming to be down here to begin with, because I think if those 2 players spotted V Gaming hiding behind those crates, that fight would have been completely different. I think they would have left Jambal. They would have tried to take out these V Gaming players instead, and maybe we could have seen more players on the side of King of Gamers rushing down Ski Lodge. Maybe they could have picked up Jambal instead, but... Slight misplay. I mean, they can always buy them back anyway, right? Just find a vending machine. It's okay, but
that's the thing. That's the one thing that we need to take note. When it comes to going in for a rush, you got to make sure to scout the area first. Be prepared for what is happening. You're too confident enough to thinking that Farang only left with 1 more play. Let's go for the rush. But turns out in the same composition, there's another team there. And that's what is making a huge mistake coming in from the Kings of Gamers. On the other hand, right here, we got the Aces Esports. They have been struggling tonight as well. And we have been rooting for them. And despite their pulling out a lot of their gestures to make sure to be on the top, but still it's not enough. And the display of that first game, the way that the team of EVOS just sniping as well as taking 1 player as they try to get into the zone, that was not a good sight to see. And hopefully Aces Esports will find a way to redeem themselves for this last 2 rounds.
Yeah, I think the most important thing, especially for the teams that are further down the leaderboard, is to maybe focus more on trying to safely get into the 4th circle, the 5th circle if you can, right? Because if you're struggling to get points to begin with, sometimes you do need to just fall back to those placement points. Because ultimately, if you think about it, if you can guarantee a safe way into the 4th, 5th circle, kills are going to happen. The circle gets so small, you're going to have to fight somebody anyway. So it's sort of like a thing that happens. If you can guarantee that safety, then you will eventually get the kills anyway. But so far, the game has really slowed down after those first couple kills. So King of Gamers just going to be running around with 3 players. And I think they might be going for that buyback there as they are right next to the vending machine. So Sem9 going to be sitting on the island here on Central. They still have all of their players alive. And then on the western side of the map, we did see one of the other teams. But I don't think anyone's really seen anything. So yeah, it's Axis. So Axis on the western side there. And then we have Sem9 on the island. But pretty quiet. Like, it doesn't seem like any of the teams are going to run into each other. It's just a very even spread.
Yep, scattered around for all the teams, but
okay. Interesting circle. So right onto Brasilia. There's still a chance that we could be ending at the water, but it looks like it could be more or less a grounded circle. So we'll have to see where these teams are going to sort of come in here. It's a disadvantage for both teams that are on the islands, right? Because Sem9 has to cross the river, and then you also have Axis who also need to cross the river. Now, if MDH catch wind of these teams trying to cross the rivers, this is when you're going to be the most exposed because you can't really defend yourself when you're crossing the river.
Definitely.
You either got to take the bridge, which normally teams will watch out for. Otherwise, you're going to cross the water, which if someone sees you in the water, they just go duck hunting.
And that's the thing. When Sem9 knows that the circle is going to close in, they need to cross the river. But here's the thing. Heavy is already waiting right there. They're going to gatekeep the zone. If they spotted out Sem9's rotation already, they might be able to top it off. But on the other hand, VGM is also right behind Heavy. So if they hear any commotion, they might come in for the third party. But thank God Sem9 finally, I don't know whether they spotted out the Heavy. They move into the left side. They didn't actually clashes between the team of Heavy as well as VGM. But on that note right here, we see that VGM is already positioned himself their own territory right on the high ground. Heavy right at the bottom. Can they spot out Heavy? Can they actually shoot it out? Okay, missed shot there. It's not really good because it can be heard from the other opponent's team and it's going to expose your own location. So Heavy, I'm not sure what you're trying to do here, but you got to hold your ground, man, because VGM is just right behind you.
Yeah. Oh, Evos Fiend is going to run right into SES Elfang. Now, these are going to be 2 juggernaut of teams fighting against one another. That Get High is going to take his bike further away. Are they just going to dodge this fight? It looks like it, although we did get a drop. So SES Jojo is actually the one that gets knocked over. They're going to go for the raid kill. Ray gets shut down by Moshi. Moshi was like, hey, I'm just going to run you over with my bike. I don't need no guns. And that's going to be good eye going down. SES, they just got... What happened? They got turned into pancakes and sent to Waffle House. Oh my goodness.
Amazing job, by the way, by Evos Phoenix. That was really aggression straight to SES Alfang. They didn't even realize what's happening. They were just, okay, what was happening? Somebody just hit someone and suddenly they go in for the rush. On the other hand, here's the thing. King of Gamers fighting off with the VGN. Spotted out one player. Shots are coming through, trying to hide behind the trees. Is it going to be enough? Now, Oscar repositioned himself to the other side, trying to find the right statistic. But Kevin, on the other hand, right behind them at the outside zone. Now, Oscar gotta hide himself just a little bit longer as the grenade throws out from the VGM. They're gonna be gatekeep right here. But on the other hand, JLX trying to shoot as much as possible to make sure that there's gonna be an opening for them.
They can't break through this defense though, and as they take this damage from the blue zone, they're gonna go through quite a few med kits if they're gonna actually fight in here. So something's gotta give. They've gotta get a knock, they have to get a grenade pop, they need something to break that defense. So we'll have to see if that's gonna happen there for King of Gamers, because if you think about it, look who's on top of V Gaming. It's Nigma Galaxy. Now we know this is a team that will go for kills if they can hear the gunshots, and that might just be happening as this team rotates down, but players are going down. King of Gamers, it looks like they were able to get some of these knocks, but Nigma Galaxy, they're slowly coming into the fray. King of Gamers, they've got a vehicle, they're going to drive in. Axis in the meantime, they've got only one player left. Exac, he's going to be the last person alive. He has to survive. He has to find a vending machine, because while that's all happening, Sem9, they've actually run into a different fight. So it seems like Exact will easily slip on out of here. It's going to be heavy engaging into Sem9.
Nicely done. I gotta say, Axis Zach should be thankful to the side of Heavy for coming in to fight with the team of Sem9. But coming back to the king of gamers at this moment, they were the one who was fighting with the VGM. Still trying to gatekeep the zone. Unfortunately, the team of VGM has already been shutted out. Only one more player who is able to go away, to slip into the zone. One player. We got Boyte right inside the zone already. But a great massive fight coming in from the king of gamers. Now moving in to MDH Esports, who's already spotted out EVOS.
Okay, so this is a pretty sticky situation for MDH because they're technically pincered in between two teams. Now, they are shooting at EVOS Divine, but look who's under them. It's EVOS Phoenix. This is another team that you do not want to mess with. Now, they are giving their position away with a couple of these shots, but so far, EVOS are not moving. So it seems like they are going to focus on defending. But in the meantime, we saw Nigma Galaxy able to eliminate some of these players on the side of EVOS Divine. Dew goes down from EVOS, so there is a fight happening towards the northern side. Sem9 biding their time in the bottom, but Heavy going to be trying to jump in there with Minnow. But Sem9 constantly shooting back and forth. VGM, though, sitting with one player inside that circle, but King of Gamers right next to him as well. Axis also with one last player alive. There's so many teams, but so far, the center of the circle is going to be dead center of Brasilia. And with 9 teams alive, we're going to start seeing some bodies hit the ground real soon. Minnow! Shut down by Kevin! Yes, we saw Kevin earlier today doing a lot of work, and this time going to be maybe shutting out some of these dreams for Heavy. Getting those crucial sniping shots on the roof. Oh my gosh, Kevin, give this guy a promotion. And this is crazy because King of Gamers, last team on the leaderboard, 10 kills.
Yep,
What is happening?
I gotta say, tonight is the redemption night. Everybody from the bottom is just rising it, like Drake's song say, coming from
Phoenix
the bottom now
moving
here.
in.
But on the other hand, right here, we got the EVOS Phoenix taking down a king of gamers, and they're coming in to fight with the next team right in front of them. MDH has been holding their grounds. They haven't actually go in for the engagement. They have been holding their own positioning. And EVOS Phoenix, on the other hand, they're gonna maintain one player right in front, or should I say right at behind, to make sure that there's no any kind of clear wiped out the moment they go in for the rush. Now they're maintaining.
V Gaming are out. Yep, V Gaming are out on the other side. Now, I think Sem9, they've got 2 players alive. One of them is on the west side, one of them is on the southern side. So they have split up, and it's Ashura on the side of Sem9. But did they get spotted? I don't think they did. They're still hiding, but they're right next to this really juggernaut of a team. King of Gamers, what is happening? 13 kills! 6 of them in Kevin's pocket. What is this game?
Oh my lord! They wiped out Heavy as well. Now 7 more teams to go. King of Gamers is just on crazy mode right now, getting those kill points. On the other hand, the zone is closing in. We got Nigma Galaxy is already safely inside the center of the zone. On the other hand, the rest of the teams needs to fight off. Going back to the EVOS Phoenix, we still see the fight continues with the MDH Esports.
Axis are out too, so we're now down to our final 5 teams. King of Gamers currently our kill leaders. Is this going to be the chance for this team to pick up their first booyah? Now, Nigma Galaxy, they are right on top of King of Gamers. They could be the ones to gatekeep them, but both EVOS teams are coming into this circle as well. Our final 4 teams. A drone is going to be sent in so that everyone's going to be spotted out here. King of Gamers out in the open. Now, what's happening with Nigma? Are they jumping onto EVOS here? I don't think this is the entire roster for Nigma as well. King of Gamers, though, getting a drop there onto one of the big players. It's Moshi down on the side of EVOS Phoenix. They have no cover. They've had to come in on a motorbike, and now King of Gamers possibly going to be taking out the kings of the leaderboard.
Oh my lord, Kevin is on the killing spree at the moment right now with EVOS Phoenix coming into their territory. On the other hand, we can see that EVOS Divine holding their ground right on the edges of the zone, making sure that they are not being spotted out. Nigma Galaxy is just right on the left side, you know. They could just go in for the rush, but they didn't spot it out, the team of EVOS Divine. They're still maintaining, trying to actually contest, or actually just focusing on those who are right in front of them.
They've got no way to get in. Are they going to really go through the window?
They're going in.
Are they going in? They're thinking about EVOS Phoenix, though. They're crouching on the other side of the map. But no, one of the players for King of Gamers gone down because of Nigma Galaxy. Big shots, though. King of Gamers, 18 kills, 3 players left. They've got to be careful.
Kevin!
He has no glue walls. Osaka goes down. Kevin is down. That's going to be it. King Gamers, they won't get the Bria, but now it means it's going to be both EVOS teams. Enigma Galaxy now in the open. EVOS Phoenix shooting on the other side of the field. They're not being targeted. It's Divine versus Enigma. We're down to the final player. Enigma Galaxy are out. Now it's going to be both sister teams going up against each other. The Indonesian squad up against the Thai squad. It's 2 versus 4. Who is going to win? Indonesia, Thailand. It looks like Indonesia might take it. And they do. EVOS, Divine, they win the round. Oh my goodness. What a round.
Wow. Taking down their own brother team from that bottom of that positioning they did, and now they're rising to the top, making sure that the kings of Free Fire knows that they still have the fire in their soul. Nicely done by EVOS Divine.
Oh my goodness, that was a crazy final circle. So we had EVOS Phoenix on the other side of the field crouching because there was no compounds.